Who is the weakest link? Who has been? So this is a different question. Not who is the weakest link, because that's like for all times. Who has been the weakest link on defense through the first half of the season?
The weakest link on defense in the first half of the season. Well, that's interesting. Kinlaw's been hurt, and Kinlaw's been hurt a lot. So that's quickly comes to mind. But I would say, if you just wanted to say, take out injuries and just evaluate how they played in the past and how they played this year, I would say the regression of Ambry Thomas is pretty startling. And this guy, at the end of last year, I thought he was their best cover guy. He looked like he had the most momentum. And then this year, it was like the whole second half of last year didn't happen. And he's just like the same lost guy he was in the first 2 months of last season. So I don't know. I mean, usually you pick up where you left off, but some guys obviously don't, and he's one of them. So I'll say Ambry, even though he hasn't gotten out there a whole lot. This guy had momentum going last year, and wherever that momentum is gone, I don't know, but it's gone.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go with, that's a good answer. I'm gonna go with Diamador Lenore. Although, to his credit, he hasn't given up any touchdowns this year. So he hasn't given up any big plays, but he's given up a quarterback rating of 100, a completion percentage of 74. The drop off from Mosley to him is pretty stark. You go from legit Pro Bowl caliber corner to a guy who's kind of playing it safe and trying not to get beat deep and giving up stuff underneath. Good tackler. He's not necessarily a liability, which is interesting for your weak link, but when they go up against good offenses, no one's scared of Diamador Lenore.
Well, just all I got to say is this. You're going with Lenore. I think Lenore is quite a bit better than what I saw last year. I would have had him as one of my most improved in the first month of the year. If you look at the reaction when I watched that film again of Niners-Rams, and I saw the reaction of Matthew Stafford when Ambry Thomas came on the field.
Oh!
It was like, I don't care what we're doing. We're going at him. It was like
that Vince McMahon meme where he's like really, really excited. You know what I'm talking about? It's oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah, I just felt like that gave me all the that to me is all I needed to see. He's the guy that right now needs to get better.